California, but then it's commercial.
Very different. 233. Copy. 707 Circle Drive. 10-4, thank you. 2-3 Aaron.
Parking lot 3611 Blue Ridge. Advisors a white Chevy pickup had very bright lights. It raced through the lot once, and it came back with a steep drive slowly through the lot. 29.
Well, let me tell you, I've been on a cold scene shooting. Happened about 9 in KCK. I didn't want to get out of the car for that one. And something about being in a place where a shooting happened and no police present kind of makes me not feel very good about my own safety if I get out with all my gear and everything. So I just shoot from inside the car, which is fine as long as you do it right. And now I'm going to a reported stabbing that I heard on the scanner. I just saw 2 fire trucks go this way, and it's Armor and Central. Am I in Armor already? I think so. Yep, there it is. Great, nowhere to park. I'm not seeing really a big scene. Let's just cruise past and see what this is. It's probably, maybe it's inside. Oh, there it is right there. And it does not look too serious. There's a person sitting there and up and around and breathing. I don't know. Let me just kind of circle around and keep an eye on it. I don't have anything else going, so I can figure out how to do that. But yeah, these calls are often they happen usually about this time of night. Either people getting rambunctious, or I call this the witching hour, 2:30 to 3:30, right when the bars are closing. But that doesn't have everything to do with everything. I mean, some of this could be like, and this looks like transients, people living on the street. And quite often, for whatever reason, about this time of night, this is when this stuff gets active. And a lot of times, they might call in a shooting or a stabbing, and then it turns out it's more like somebody just needs attention, which is a pity, but it happens so frequently that you just kind of go, oh well, maybe I'll have to go look at the north end. Anyway, this is going to get boring if I keep rambling on, so if anything is updatable, I will be sure to come back on and do that.
It's been played in error at sport.
Our live shot is here at Loose Park at the playground, talking about education, the summer slide Boys and Girls Clubs program, to try and help curb that. So we're using a slide as a prop. Have a little bit of time between our hits, so that's a good time to do a little walk through the park. Nice morning. It's in the 60s, which is actually really nice weather. My ulterior motive, of course, is to take care of business. If I can figure out where the taking care of business rooms is. And I always joke that we might see some ghosts of Civil War soldiers here, but it's not October, so this is a Civil War battle site. Battle of Westport. Otherwise known as the Gettysburg of the West, where the South was completely defeated in this area, never to come back. I think I see bathroom signs over here. Who knows if they're unlocked, and also if you go in there you might find somebody dwelling in there. Yeah, fine. Let's see what we have here. Men. Woo. Well, TMI time, definitely good for number one, but somebody had been in there and made a mess. So don't think about it any kind of sit down job. You can't do any office work in there. The paperwork is all over the floor. All right, I've taken that too far. But yeah, beautiful weather. Woohoo! Gotta love it. Look at that sun coming up over there. Gorgeous. Look around the park. Very pretty. So we're gonna try this place. New coffee house I found. Haven't been here yet. You can go in and see what it's about. Renegade Coffee. A coffee house that's actually in a house. But we're gonna get some mint tea. I thought we were going to get past this morning, but at the last moment we got called to this homicide scene, and this isn't the only one. There was one on 670 downtown. This is the one here on Wayne. And it sounds like it's going to be really bad news. More bad news for the city. I don't know what's going on with the violence. I theorize that some of these shootings involving cars are people who are holding loaded handguns just like in their passenger seat, and they're just ready to go, and it's nuts, you know. And it's also a reason why a lot of homicides happen, because the police are complaining that a lot of homicides are happening because of people stealing guns out of cars. So we have the twofold problem here of road rage shootings and then people stealing guns and using them for homicides. So, not great news. I'm gonna have some green tea. It was very quiet all night, nothing happening, and then all hell broke loose. Ugh. Fun never ends. I have to go trade out cars. I have to go home and trade out cars. And pick up the eldest kid because he is sick at school. And I have to trade out cars because no one can ride in this one unless it's an employee. That's the way it is with these company cars. So, oops. How about I put my seatbelt on? Mine. So it's just the fun never ends. Always. This morning we are live in Westport after, thankfully, an uneventful night. And I got to play with my stuff. My switcher, because we were asking to switch between two angles, and the way we were going to do it was very labor intensive for studio, so I thought, why don't I use my my switcher? And there's the camera. I can't get in any higher than that. That's regrettable, but we're shooting the Rainbow Walk here in Westport because this is the Pride Parade is happening this weekend, and all of this is going to the TVU, and it's working pretty good. Only it's not the most mobile setup because, you know, I have to run power all the way back to the inverter of my car. And since I'm here, might as well. Yeah, 9. Tea. Hot. Hey, how you doing? I am having trouble with my stuff since I tore it all apart to do that fancy 2-camera live shot with Daniela yesterday, which is actually fun to do. It's my privilege to do stuff like that. And try and push the boundaries of what is possible. And I've missed my turn again. I'm here in Harlem. We lived there for about a week in that what used to be a Holiday Inn. Now it's a apartment building. Up here is about the only thing that's left of old school Harlem, which is the Old Baptist Church. What does it say? Harlem Baptist Church. And it burned and is abandoned now. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's up in the air. Most of Harlem has become industrial, and this little corner right here is probably ripe for, they want to build a new stadium, which I'm personally against. This right here is probably the best spot. All I have to worry about is flooding the levee, and that only happens very rarely. And easily pumped out if you have the means and resources, which, you know. But now we're crossing from Harlem to North Kansas City. You know, when you cut through Harlem, because you've missed your turn, because Broadway Bridge southbound is closed these days, because they're building a new bridge. Oftentimes what might happen is you'll get stuck here because of a train, and the trains will move through here slow. Was this the Murray Yards, the Burlington Northern Santa Fe? And when trains come into the yards, they slow way down, and I don't know if there's too many switching operations that happen here. And you got 2 sets of tracks you have to negotiate, and they're pretty rough tracks too, so don't come through here at 80 miles an hour. you'll lose the undercarriage of your car. I don't know if the shakiness of the camera demonstrates that, but now you should be able to come up to this intersection up here and make a right, but it's a one-way intersection, and I think it's done that way strictly for the benefit of whatever this is right here, and I don't see why it's a one-way street. It should be a two-way street, give you easy access to the road. But instead, you have to keep on going and negotiate all these trucks coming in and out up here. But, what do I know? See no right turn, and apparently a lot of people have made right turns here. They got a big no right turn sign. But the funny thing is, the company vehicles for this building, they go through here quite often. Maybe the sign was put up by the city because that's happening. Maybe they don't like it either. Maybe they want it to be a two-way street, but I don't know. I don't know the wisdom behind that. Another hazard, although very rare, is that you might have trucks blocking your way here, and you have to wait behind them before they get done with what they're doing, usually backing in, coming in and out. You have the yards to your west, and to the west of that is the downtown airport, and to the east is North Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm going to go because I missed my turn. You have to go north, then you go south, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go south and check out Chessport. So here we go. Heading down to a very serious sounding accident involving what sounds like a police officer here on I-35 at 75th. They have I-35 closed here at 67th Street. This morning we're at Blue Springs Lake talking about how they're going to be able to staff the beach here so that people can swim. And it's just a gorgeous sunrise we're witnessing. Check it out. Or just listen, I guess. There's even somebody out there fishing. I saw some boats out here earlier. People paddling around. There's the sunrise. Time to have some coffee. Actually gonna have coffee. Get my blended.
Alrighty, what can I do for you today?
May I have a blended mocha? Large?
Sure, anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, so it's gonna be 5:53. We'll see you at the window.
Thank you. Oh, no, thanks. Oh, thank you.
Good one.
You too. Coffee. It's been a long time. This is the eve of Fiesta Filipina tomorrow, and everybody's doing their final dress rehearsal. It smells like food everywhere here, especially chicken adobo. Boiled crab. This is to feed us tonight. This is what everybody brought in. Volunteers hard at work. Oh, look at that.
Hey, that's adobo, man.
Yum. That's where the dress rehearsal will take place. Hollow thing. We got food. Pancit. Luke is learning how to VJ and give sassy looks. Anthea and Zach are eating lumpia and pancit. It is a rainy weekend, but it hasn't interrupted the festival too much. Too bad. Just got it off to a slow start. But it's definitely cooled off the weather, so that's nice.
Good. You'll get it. Out.
Okay, Mike's a good teacher. This kid is good.
Ugh, it is raining again. Such yucky weather. I was gonna let the dongs out, but Jimmy's been giving me disapproving looks for leaving him in the car. Right, Spella? Right, Spella? Hi, Spella. It's too bad. I was gonna let you guys go out. Boo-hoo.